All right. Hello, 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 and welcome. Welcome to Wealthy Wednesday. I am Sherry Hemstreet of thesherryhemstreet.com, and I'm joined today by the amazing Dana Kalin of
All right.
DanaKalin.com.
Welcome to Wealthy
Hey,
Wednesday.
everyone. I know this is going to have a feedback for a second. I don't know what that's about, but we are here for an awesome Wealthy Wednesday. We have some really great things actually in store for you. We have a little training first, and then we will take some people on live to do some live psychic biz advising for you too. So as you guys join, I probably should pull up the phone too and see who's joining us.
Yeah, we got all kinds of things going on.
We got a few things, yes, because it's the only way she can check. I can just probably pull it up on computer. It doesn't really have the.
Hey, Heidi. Hi, Kim. Hi, everyone. This is amazing.
Yeah,
So really good one today. Super excited for this because today we are going to be sharing some really powerful and really boldly triggering truths about little known money blocks. And these are keeping from your desired growth. These are keeping you from your desired growth and your desired income. And these are the things that as high-level psychic business advisors, Dana and I have seen time and time and time again with our clients. We've seen it just all over the coaching world. It is one of those things that shows up, and it's literally, it's the reason you're not making what you want, right? And this is really high level. This isn't something that like most basic coaches are going to teach you. This isn't something that most basic mindset coaches are going to walk you through. This is actually something that is really subtle, and it's kind of like, the frog and the boiling pot story. These are things that have become a part of you, and you don't realize it until you really start digging. And your first gut instinct, your first knee-jerk reaction is going to justify it or give a reason or excuse for it. And because of this, right, this is why they go untapped, and this is why people don't make the growth they want to.
For sure. So, basically, even we've noticed in ourselves too. These are patterns that we've had to really actually notice in ourselves, our clients, and to release them to get to where we are and to, obviously keep growing.
Where's your drink?
Oh, right here. So my first step. Let's do it.
Cheers.
Okay. So now that I've taken care of that, but anyway. So basically, this is something that we see we've seen the blocks, we've saw them in ourselves, and we see them in people all over the place, in all of these groups and in the whole online space, but nobody has really been addressing it. So we decided today this is something we would probably normally only do inside of our private coaching and on a deeper level, but we really wanted to serve you at a really high level today. So we are going to share it, and it will trigger some of you and it will make some of you mad, but if it makes you mad, then it's, the good thing about that is being triggered is a gift because it means it's true for you and it's something you're not acknowledging. So when you can accept something that's going on for you, you can actually change it. So what was the thing, Sherry, one time, it was like 2.5 years ago, I think I asked her, I was like, would you rather be rich or right? Would you rather be right? And then we started saying it all the time, ever?
Yeah, like that was something like I don't even remember what that was in regard to. It was something we had both been like, we both knew the truth about, but it kept coming up. So we were like, well, we can either be rich or we can be right. So we used to always ask each other that.
One of those things, I don't remember what that was actually in reference to, but you can either be right and keep your story of like what and it might make your ego feel a little better, or you can get really, really rich. And we're here to support more women who have conscious.
In case you didn't know, Dana and I are actually into really, really rich. Neither one of us have to be right.
No. I can be wrong all the time. But, the truth is, in order to create the level of wealth and abundance and to have the impact that you want to have on this planet, you're going to have to give up being right. So here we go, moving forward. So the first thing that we want to talk about is, it was going to be the second, but it really needs to be the first. So this is something that is rarely discussed, but a lot of people fall into what's considered rationalizing why they are at where they're at. And the truth of the matter is you're very rarely where you're at because of anything outside yourself or anything that's going to change. But because of the typical person, so let's just talk about this. So basically, here's our stance. If you're not making 5K months in the first 6 to 9 and beyond in the first 6 to 9 months of your business and making 10K months within 18 months, you never are going to. And it's a major block. Just because the average person never makes that doesn't mean that you're average or that you want to choose that. And the people we work with don't want to stay average anyways. And there are blocks. there's, you know, a lot of times the rationalization is, well, I've only been in business for 21 months. I'll totally be making a lot of money later. It's not happening. It's not happening unless you
That's
shift.
a story that you're telling yourself, by the way.
So Sherry,
That's a justification. That's an excuse. So what Dana is saying, like we've had this discussion a lot and we've been through it like more than we need to, but the truth is it's not going away and entrepreneurs are still doing it. And you know, this can happen even faster. Like it should be expected that you go into business and make what you want fairly quickly, as long as you're going for a reasonable goal, and you can escalate fairly quickly as well. But the thing that we hear people come up with is they come up with excuses and justifications like I've only been in business for, you know, 8 months, or my husband, he won't let me get a coach or invest. And these are all stories and excuses. And this is something that Dana and I have had to work through, these, not those ones, but we've had other ones. Some of the ones that we've had to work through, what are they? Some of the ones our clients have had, we've had so many.
Oh, we've had the same ones. So, you know, like we're going to share a couple of them actually in the next part we talk about too. But the thing is, if you haven't created the success in your business now, and you've been in business for 18 months or more, you're not going to unless you shift some internal things. It's not the outside. It's not that you don't have a big enough audience. It's not all these things. While they can be a factor, you are the reason you don't have those pieces in place. And it's not time. So, you know, the time thing, there is no such thing as time if you want to go to a really deep level. But also, if you release those blocks that you have and you actually shift your vibration, you're going to collapse time and be able to create what you want extremely quickly. That's how Sherry and I created success very quickly in our businesses. It's how our clients in their first year often hit 6 figures and beyond. And it's because they don't believe, like, you know, they don't base their existence off of what's average anyway. And we do not let them make excuses to themselves, because that's the thing. It's an excuse, right? So a lot of times we're like, well, you know, I'm kind of stuck right now, but it's because of, you know, Mercury retrograde and this thing that's going on. Like, I don't even know what else it could be, but like, you know, Venus, you know,
whatever you think is the reason you think something is holding you back, I will 100,000% guarantee, I will slap money down, I will slap time and coaching down, that is not the thing holding you back. The thing that is holding you back is the story that you are attached to, the block that you will not give up and release, and you refuse to look at. And this goes really deep, because these have become our truths. And I've had some of these truths, right?
Oh yeah, me too. Absolutely. Like, honestly, you know,
till like the cows came home. Like, I wouldn't let go of my stories. And I had a lot of success early on. So I did let go of some stories, but other ones I wouldn't let go of. And that's what held me up.
It wasn't a linear path for either of us. So we had success early on. We had blocks at different times. We had things come up, and we've had to work through our own stuff time and time again to be able to help our clients. And we never give up. But some of it, like, honestly, we've made up some really silly stories ourselves. Like, it's this, or it's, you know, people, it's everyone else. So let's share our story. I remember now the one we're going to share. So it's going to go into like the second part too, the second thing we're going to teach you as well. But notice, so actually we're going to before I share this story, we're going to get a little tally on how many of you guys have told a story of why you're not where you want to be.
Or actually tell us the story of why you're not where you want to be. Drop it in the comments.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
Thanks.
So
why do you think you don't have what you have? Put it in the comments.
So here's how to know. So if you have a goal, you know, and obviously, you know, if you're continuing to grow it, like say like you're at 100K months, but you're a couple years in your business and you want to hit 200, but you know that it's, you know what I mean? Like as long as you're continuing to move toward your goal, but if you're definitely in a different space than where you actually want to be right now, and you made efforts to be somewhere else, which is most people, tell us why you're not where you want to be.
Absolutely. And while you're typing that in, I am going to go ahead and we are going to give away a free workshop at the end of this live. And all you have to do to enter yourself into winning that free workshop and winning a space in the Ultimate Wealth Breakthrough Live is actually share this video anywhere except for Spiritual and Filthy Rich. Or
yeah, because it's already being shared in
Filthy
there.
Rich Freedompreneur.
Yes, our group. Anywhere except our group, because we had that happen last week. But like, so share it to your personal page, share it to your mama's personal page. That's fine. I mean, if she lets you, share it wherever you want to, but not in our group.
Yeah.
Because it's already there.
Yeah, so go ahead and share this. And at the end of this, we will actually choose a winner. And everybody who shares it's going to get entered to win a space, a real life space worth $2,000 in the Ultimate Wealth Breakthrough. So go ahead and share, and then drop in the comments and tell us why you think you don't have the income goal that you want.
Okay, so those of you who are on Zoom, you're going to need to go onto Facebook to be able to share. You can't share from Zoom itself. So you'll have to go onto, I think this is on my personal page or my business page, Sherry's business page, and maybe her personal page. So just look up our names and you'll find this, and then you can share it from there.
Yes.
Great question, Zeta. So we will be able to see, it tells us who was shared. So we choose a winner each week from that.
And then we compile them all, and we're going to choose winners to go through the UWB.
Yeah, which is our money program, our signature money program that has changed so many lives, and it's incredible.
And in the meantime, go ahead and tell us why you think it is you haven't hit the income goal that you want. We want to hear from you. Let me just check my phone because it's not refreshing.
Deb says she knows she undervalues what she offers. So it seems like you almost know. So if you don't know like why, like that's nice. I mean,
but that's still a story.
Yeah, it's still a story. It's still an excuse. Yeah, I'm like, but I mean, like in a way, like it feels more resigned than some excuses. Some excuses are I'm about to do it, but like I'm just waiting for the retrograde to be over and all of a sudden money's going to pour out of the sky. Those things don't happen. Nothing shifts until you shift.
All right.
So I'm going to ask you, Deb, actually, like this might be a good one. So Deb, tell me, do you feel like you undervalue what you offer? Do you feel like that's going to all of a sudden shift or not? Like, was that going to change like on its own or no? Tell me. Say this on Zoom. Where do I find this to share? I'm just exploring. As we said, it's on Facebook. You can only do it from Facebook. She's surveying developed program for single women. I just started with my Facebook page.
So Leanne says, I know I'm willing to clear any blocks, more than willing. I feel that I don't know my story blocks. Maybe that and yes, of course that's a block, that you don't know your blocks, right? But if I had to ask you right now, Leanne, why haven't you made those 10K months? What's your immediate answer? Deb says she feels she should charge more. Again, that's just a story.
Yeah, then charge more. If you really felt that, you would actually be charging more. And that's in the future. So if you guys look at it, so if it's like you're blocking yourself, right? So you're not charging more. And so there's all these things, right? So it's not going to change unless you shift.
Hey, Angela, it's amazing to see you, gorgeous. Evelyn says,
okay, so Zeta says she's just exploring what I'm learning and surveying to develop a program for single women. I just started with my Facebook page, so I don't have a story excuse, just learning and willing to, you're waiting. There's an excuse right there.
Yeah, the story is you're waiting.
Yeah, the story is you have to wait until you.
My first day in business, I sold a reading for 45, raised my prices to 125, sold out those sessions and raised my prices to 350 and sold.
Tell the story though. She did 100 free sessions to make sure she was incredible at what she did, figured out she's incredible at what she did. She did that very fast, like really put a lot of time in, and then went, into business. So it happened fast. How long, Zeta, have you been exploring for? Is it more than a week or two?
Yeah. Yeah, so these are good. Susie says, I doubt that people would really pay for my program. Evelyn says she's a caregiver. I don't understand that, but.
I mean, it's an excuse of some sort. We just don't understand it.
Yeah. Tina says, I've been a very confused person for 15 years or so. Since my clearing a couple of weeks ago, I'm moving forward fast, galloping. Yeah, totally. That's what happens. Awesome. All right. So these are all literally just stories and excuses, and you're putting the meaning to them that this is how it has to be.
Yeah, it's a story. And you can attach that story. It's just, you guys can see that certain stories bring in certain outcomes. And here's the deal. So the behaviors, we're just going to kind of give you a little bit about our process. So basically we noticed when we were going through our own money blocks, because we had plenty of them. And when, for us to, create $1 million together last year, we had to release a lot of things. And Sherry and I actually had different blocks to wealth and abundance. And what we noticed is that most programs, because we had taken money programs before, would either focus on the actual energetic piece, right? Like they would do like money block clearings and things like that. And a lot of other ones would focus just on mindset. Very few focus on both of those, but maybe a couple. And almost none of them actually really talked about what we consider to be probably the most important piece, which is the embodiment of, wealth consciousness and the actions that ensue from that. So really your mindset and your energy should create a chain reaction that your actions follow that. Because let me tell you the truth, you could change your mindset and your vibe, which is great. But if you took the same actions, you'll still get pretty close to the same results. You might like get some, because your vibe's higher, you might have people like you more and some things will work a little better. But as a whole, you still need to take different actions. So we figured out and had the most success when we really worked on ourselves and then our clients with having all of these three pieces in balance. So you have to look at and see, for a lot of people, mindset is terrible. Like, I mean, honestly, like we had bad mindset. That was definitely our, weakest thing, but some of our actions followed, right? So it's the mindset and the action, and energy does play a piece, but you can have healing sessions and sit there meditating all day and you're still not gonna get rich. I promise you, if you don't have the other pieces in place.
So yeah, so definitely, I think a lot of it is the fact that, these things become so part and parcel to us, and the thing is, you can always see because there are always clues. So if anything is going on with your money, there are no coincidences. Like,
so this is the next part we're going to teach you guys is there is no such thing as coincidences happening for you right now if they've happened twice.
Even if they've happened once, you fell off your horse, your shoulder hurt, you were like, I fell off the horse. I said, there are no coincidences.
Yeah, so this is a story around that too. And then we're going to share another one too. But yes, so I fell off my horse basically. And I was like, no, I rode him bareback. I did a bunch of dumb stuff, right, to have it happen. And she's like, there are, physically, there's no coincidences. And that felt really true. So I went and looked, and it was about being, not feeling fully supported. And I saw where that was in my life and was able to shift that. And that is the case for everything. So that's a one-time thing. If something's happened twice, so we're going to share like
if it's happened twice, it is so a thing.
Yeah. So let's talk about a thing. So we had a big thing. All right. So this is a big money block that we actually went through. So we were having a situation where people would either say they were going to sign up with us and the payments would either be delayed or not come through, or we had some clients with late payments. That had never happened before, but it was becoming a thing. So we really went deep and actually went into our own process, the same process, we teach in our Ultimate Wealth Breakthrough, to see what was going on. And we each had different things that were contributing to this. But once it was cleared, all of a sudden, even the people who normally, we had people that really, it wouldn't make sense that this was happening with, but nobody for the longest period of time now, nobody has, failed on a payment. Everyone who's ever said they're going to pay has come through, and nothing else changed. Like, we could have blamed everyone else, like, oh, people are so flaky, right? Like, and there was a piece of both of us.
We could have made all the excuses and the stories that entrepreneurs actually do here. And it's really common to say, oh, well, this person is just a flake. They're not serious about their business.
Yeah, it was, it's the person.
Or I did the sales call wrong. Or, they just wanted something free, right? Like, how many times have you heard these things in your head, or have you heard a coach say them, or have you yourself said them?
And our egos wanted us to do that. Like, our ego was like, okay, so, this is, their thing or whatever. But we both were like, okay, this has to be about us. Like, we don't see it yet. So we went deeper and we really figured it out, and we released that block, and we did a lot of work around it, journaling and a lot of the process. We shifted our actions, and literally every single person for months now, we have the record that we have now is like obscene and that was getting really messy people over there.
Yeah.
And that was getting really messy. So, that does show that the only thing that shifted was internal for us. We didn't,
in fact, we had shifted it so much that we had people coming to us, asking us to get into our new high level program and to pay in full.
Yeah. And that was not happening before that. Let me tell you this. So
how does that even happen, right?
Yeah. And that was not happening when all that was going on. It was very stressful. So just know that like things like that are all a pattern. So if you notice, here's some examples, because this is something that you maybe it's not the payment issue, but I bet a few of you have had that before. But maybe it's like, I've heard of people where that you get your money locked up in PayPal, like somehow, of course, like you can blame it on PayPal's like strict guidelines or something like this. But if you have weird things happening with your money you don't like, whether it's like unexpected, people not paying, or it's like some money's getting stuck somewhere, or people are complaining about your rates or anything like that, it's all if you don't look at that now, it is going to escalate and become more and more money blocks, and you'll never hit your goals. So you've got to look at those things that your ego is going to tell you are not your fault.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So here's the thing.
That was $1 million advice, I would say, actually. That was
That's beyond $1 million advice. So I was actually going through a period where I was making a lot of money, and I didn't mean to, and I didn't plan it. I only wanted to make like 30K cash one month, and I ended up making like 75K cash in like 2 weeks. And what happened was
over 2 years ago now, but this is a great story she's about to tell you.
It never gets old. I mean, it never gets old.
It was a good story, but it was a lot of drama. So wait till you hear this.
Yeah, it was a lot of drama, right? And we still are finding new pieces out about it all the time, I would say. So
yeah,
the interesting thing that happened was I wasn't prepared for this amount of money to come in, right? They always say, like, if you want to know how broke your business is, what would break if you quadrupled your income? And I'm more than like 2.5 times what I wanted to make. So it was super, super crazy. But what ended up happening was
I came out and visited you and put my money like magic on you, and you made a ton of money.
Yeah. And I was only working 1 hour a day. So I was working less than ever. And I had all these like big payments coming through. I had a handful of like 10K payments come through. I sold a program. There was people going through PayPal. There was people going through Stripe. There was people going through Square. And all of a sudden, every payment processor dumped me.
Right. So they locked her money up, and basically, like, you know, she could have said, and she did, she tried, but I didn't let her. And we worked through this, but like, you know, that it was the payment processors. And what Sherry went through was, you know, she had a big up leveling kind of against her will, right? Like she set an intention. She had 30K months. She had this like a little bit of a downtime, right? Years ago. And then she said, all right, I just want to be back with like 30K cash months, right? So she
my downtime was like still 15 to 20K months.
I think, yeah, 20K, but that's still rough. Like, if, you know,
yeah, when you're expecting to make, when you expect to make 30K. Yeah.
But then she had 75K in like 11 days. It was like 11 days. You know, I went out there, some things shifted. And even though it looked like the payment processors were just being total jerks to her and they were holding her money up, and they were, right? But the thing was, she had a block around it. There was a belief in her somewhere that she didn't deserve that level of money. So $75,000 cash being handed to her in 11 days, she got to keep none of it for a very long time. When she released all those blocks, remember that day?
Oh God.
All the money was released. Like, I was like, I knew it. Like, I knew it ahead of time. I mean, I guess we're psychic, but you know, a lot of things, we work with each other. Like, she's worked with me through a lot of things. Some of mine is like money blocks and other blocks. And, you know, we really do deep stuff with each other. But like when she released that, all of a sudden, all the money was released. The problem was over, right? But the thing was, it could have been like, it's 90 days, it's this, it's that.
But
like,
here's the interesting thing, Dana. They held the money. It's typical for PayPal to hold the money. Everyone else just shut down my accounts. I can never go back. But PayPal actually held the money for 6 months. And I didn't even try getting it back at 6 months. They were supposed to return it to me at 6 months. And I still hadn't worked through everything. So it was almost 9 months. And I had to call them twice. So I called them once, and then they said they would release it. They had no record of even saying that. They had no record of my call. So I had to call back.
Drama.
And yes, it was drama. But then they finally did release it. And they actually unlocked my account for everything. Like, I'm so golden with Facebook or with PayPal now. It's kind of ridiculous.
And so here's the irony. Like, I've like, no matter what, like for me, like I didn't really have that exact block. So I never had that happen, right? Like, money's never been and I've had, you know, even after like some weird stuff, they just didn't lock it up. So you just got to know that what looks like it could be totally reasonable. She went from, you know, making 30K months to 75K in 10 days. It wasn't about that. And when she's, you know what I mean? Like, it is not about what you think it is about. And if you go deeper the way that Sherry did, you can have anything. Like, the world is completely possible for you. And I think that's like why we are so passionate. We've had to work through our own stuff. Our clients have had similar things too. I mean, we've had clients go from 5K months to 40K cash months really quickly because of shifting who they, you know, were being. And that's,
absolutely.
I think,
and I just wanted to stay here, right? So if you think you have a story, drop it in the comments right now, and we will talk about it, and we can see if there's a block there. And also, if you're just joining, make sure to share this video, because you will be entered to win one of two things. You will be entered to win the Limiting Beliefs workshop at the end of this training, and you will also be entered to win a space in our Ultimate Wealth Breakthrough valued at $2,000 just by sharing this. But if you think you have a block that's keeping you from the money you want, if you think that there's a story there, but you're not sure, drop it in the comments and we're happy to have a look at it and chat with you.
We're actually gonna take some of you guys on live, and you guys, if you have any of these blocks, you need to get into our Ultimate Wealth Breakthrough. It is the most affordable option ever out there for the best results you will ever get around wealth and abundance. It is a magical program.
I don't even care if it's affordable. I just want to say it's the best option out there if you want to make multi 7 figures.
Yeah. It's the same process we work
Like
ourselves through.
You can't afford not to take it, because this is literally, if you want to like 10x your income without 10xing your work, this is the way to do it.
That's the other block. We could probably share that too. And we're gonna do more trainings, of course, like in the future. But honestly, we don't work a lot of hours anymore. That's a major block too, that you have to work harder. You do not have to work harder to make more money.
I work less than ever. I've spent a total of probably almost 8 hours at the spa this week.
You've had to Sherry's shifted a lot, like a lot. I've shifted some. I feel too.
You've had a lot of shifts. I don't know what my story or blocks are. I've worked on so many. I'm still not where I want to be.
Ooh, okay. Well, where do you want to be and where are you? We listen to that.
Yeah. Sydney says, I've been at 10K a month and have a block from up leveling and dropped down to 4 figures. Oh, that happens all the time.
We need her. I want her on. That's one of my favorite ones.
Sydney, we would love to get you on Zoom. Do you have a link to give
she's not on Zoom. Oh, yes, I probably do somewhere.
Sydney, if you want to get on Zoom and get in the hot seat, you have to be on camera for that, but we would love to talk through this with you.
Yeah, I love you could have a huge breakthrough today if you want.
Yes.
Unless you want to stay at 4 figures, which it feels like now.
I have a program problem that I work hard.
Oh, I thought you were having this mess.
And most of my business partners have been at 5 to 6 figures. Love to. Okay, so let's get her that link and we will hot seat.
I'm working on it. I need to find it. It's actually out on my personal page, but
yeah, I'll actually, I quit my day job in January. After that, I barely have made 500 in my business. Yeah, so this is going to be, well, it's a self-belief. And why won't you just let yourself believe that you can make 5K a month right now? Like it's your money blocks. And here's the thing with money blocks, right? You can actually work through them, or you can just catapult right over them and decide that you're worth it, that you deserve it, and that there's no reason you shouldn't have it. That's a very hard.
Yeah, and that's a story too that takes a long time to get through all these money blocks. Even if you're really, really like, that's what I was trying to say. Like the girl that like went from 5 to 40K months was pretty messed up around money, honestly. And she chose not to believe that she had to take 1,000,000 years to do that. So there's a lot of things there. There's a lot of things that we use to make our lives harder. I'm trying to find like where Sydney is. I don't see anything. Sydney, come for me. I don't know how to find.
Hang on, let me see. Let me see if I can get it.
Okay, I found her, Sydney Lee. Okay, Sydney, I'm gonna just pin the link. Get yourself on here.
Yeah, so if you do want hot seat coaching, Dana's gonna pin the link. Anybody can go over to Zoom and we will see you there and we will bring you on.
Oh God, Lainey gave us a really good, complete, total like, she goes, I feel good about my mindset and energy. I take actions from that high vibe. Oh, it moved. It went away. It was a good one. Can you find that back, Sherry?
Hang on, let me see.
It was a really good comment because it's so full of blocks and I love it. We can help her. Lainey, you need the Ultimate Wealth Breakthrough. You guys, if you are having these stories, you do need to get into our program. You will get results. You will love it. I guarantee it. I don't know about the phone thing. So it went away.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Okay, let me see on the, oh. Can you repost that, Lainey? Lainey, come on Zoom and repost it on Zoom so we can hear it. I totally forgot what it was, but it was really good if you want some support. Debbie, I've hit 5K a month, want to hit 10K a month on 3 days a week. I wanted to up, I don't understand. Come on Zoom if you guys have these questions and you want to.
Yeah, Sydney, you can do it through your Zoom or your phone.
Oh, and Deb, you're in the program, so it's going to help you so much. You're gonna get there. And I'm proud of you. You got to 5K a month. That's still a big shift for you.
I'm going to pin the comment with the Zoom link, and go ahead. Anyone who wants to do coaching, come on over there.
I'm going to also put the Ultimate Wealth Breakthrough link in there really fast too, so that people
Awesome.
can join us.
Woohoo! We got tons of people over here.
Yes, it's going to be good. This program is just the best in the world.
Raman says, I know what my block is. I'm not working hard enough, so that's why money isn't coming in.
Mm,
I don't work hard at all.
I wouldn't say
So
that.
that's a story, and it's not even true.
Oh, that's a typical like
All
from your
right,
culture too.
we're
Trust
gonna
me,
bring
you
you
have to work
on,
super hard for money.
Sydney.
Yeah. Sydney, we'll get as many of you guys as we can today. But if not, join us in the Ultimate Wealth Breakthrough. You're gonna get a lot of opportunities to be supported, coached, and to actually get rich and make a difference in the world and be happy. If I can find Zoom.
Hey, there you are. Let me unmute you.
Give me one sec. I'm just gonna post a link and pin it really fast. We'll coach her in 1 sec. I just want to have it out there. I'm doing it on your personal page first.
And Sydney, you sent me the cannabis oil, right?
Yes.
The CBD oil. That's right.
I have CBD oil too. It's not. It's,
I
yeah.
love this stuff. This woman is amazing. She's actually in a coaching program with me. And
Cool.
yeah,
I got some CBD oil yesterday. I mean, it was like the non, cannabis-y kind of because I gave it to my kids and they were calmer yesterday for sure. Give me 1 sec to like just go ahead and add this to the link on Sherry's business page. My internet it's an excuse, but
I'm so
Sure.
happy to have you here. This is going to be amazing.
actually
Yeah,
I already
did you
have it
get
out there somehow.
Did you get a chance to try that oil?
I did. I used one of them. I had a raging migraine. I couldn't even deal
Yeah.
with it. It was in this cute little bottle and you stick it under your tongue and you hold it there. And literally in 20 minutes, I was like myself.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nano enhanced liposomal delivery system. So it bypasses the gut within 2 to 10 minutes. It gets into the blood and into the cells. So we have the best oil on the market. I can tell you hands down,
Right, I'm in.
non-psychoactive,
Okay.
super life.
Yeah, good because I have kids.
Yeah.
So
Love it.
I'm super excited to be here with you guys. And,
Yay.
I'm on
Let's talk about
fire
it.
for my business and I want to help people in service, but I guess, there might be that block or programming around needing to work harder to be worthy to receive.
And
Oh, yeah,
here's the
so
funny thing.
The
So
fact that you noticed
Sydney
that is
and I-
actually a good thing.
Sydney and I are both in a program that we thought was going to be mindset. Am I right, Sydney?
Right? Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, so we both got into a program that we thought was going to be the mindset we needed, and it's turning out not to be. So it's kind of
Okay, so I'm going to tell you guys something about this. This program, I saw it too, and it didn't appeal to me because it's a never-ending story, part 5. This program will never end. It's the same program, right? Yeah, the never-ending program, part 5. Yeah. So it's like, yeah. So it's interesting, because they had us that thing around. I think it was going to be like the mindset thing, but they needed to connect together, obviously. And this guy is going to drag this program out until I'm 40 at least, and I'm 36, so it's 4 more years. Hopefully. It was a 13-week
2
program.
more years for me. So I need the fast route.
Yes. So I would actually say
You guys jumped on the slow train for that. But
Yeah.
no,
But no, the pitch was good. So, but let's get back on.
and Sherry's had amazing mindset shifts. Honestly, just in the program, I feel like you've gone to multiple 7-figure mindset, like somehow on your own because of it. Anyway.
Yeah, I just came back from this amazing conference for women. It was affiliate marketing, the most powerful women in affiliate marketing. And you've got 6-7-figure earners with women in their 30s up to their 50s and crushing it. And I know that I've put my time in, my energy, my focus. I've been doing the mindset work. Sherry and I have been working on some of the subconscious reprogramming. But
She said worked 11 times. So I'm gonna cut you off. I'm gonna tell you exactly
a real
what
work
is.
issue here. I do not
putting in the
share this
time. I've
issue.
been working so hard. I put my time in. I've nearly died for the last 3 years, and I'm ready. It's the old school work mentality, right? Like if I put
And
I'm not
amazing
saying-
6 and 7-figure earners. Like you're looking up to these people because you don't feel like you deserve it and you're their equal.
Well, I've definitely went straight up to them. I've made connections personally with them. I actually had a meeting in a suite with the top legendary women in the industry. So I'm trying to put myself around the energy of it and learn the industry profession.
It's internal. You're looking
This is all
externally.
internal. You know
You're
exactly.
looking
what
for
you
someone
need
to rub off on you like a bar of soap. That ain't how it works.
No,
Right.
unfortunately, I wish.
So what's your recommendation here?
Number one, the
Take some-
ultimate health breakthrough for real, but yes, but honestly, it's also you have you don't even see it. You speak like this all the time. Like you're working so hard, you're pushing so hard. Like you're in the masculine. You are doing more than all those people are, pretty much, probably. But unfortunately, I learned this. Sherry learned it even more so because she was a lot in her masculine. Is it doesn't work. It's not how you get there.
The less I work right now, the more I make.
It's true. And I have another client, like if you guys are on, I don't know who's on right now because I can't see anything, but like, you know, a lot of my clients were very much in their masculine and they were making like even 10K a month, but like I've cut their work back. I've cut them off half through the day because there's just so much push and it's burnout. And it's stress, right? And I'm like, go have fun and you will make more. It is so counterintuitive, but for the right person. And if you are a lazy individual who does not work, this does not work for you and it does not apply to you right now. You're the opposite. You're too much in your something else. But
You
for
want
someone
it
like
too bad
Sydney,
because you think it's outside of you.
and she's a hard worker.
The thing you
a
don't
lot of you guys
understand
are.
is it's inside of you. Have you had
Right.
a job before in your lifetime?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So people who have jobs, and I never had this problem.
I'm gonna qualify this because Sherry says it. Sherry worked as an entertainer for 17 years. She was extremely successful, made 6 figures at this, almost multiple 6 figures. But yes, it wasn't a typical job because she was a contracted employee. Because some people were like, I got a message a couple different times that said, Sherry, like, just waited till she was 40 to work. I'm like, no. She leaves out pertinent parts of the story.
Yes, thank you. I love having you here. So here's the thing that I got as a download from Source one day, and it's actually interesting. It's in my lives way back. It's like 2 or 3 years ago. And people who have had jobs believe that income and cash come from someone else or outside of them. Whereas I never had that because I was always in sales, and as an entertainer, I paid to work wherever I worked. So
this was my block. So I'm gonna give you guys, this is one.
let me just finish the story. So the dynamic that happens is you're so ingrained and so programmed to think money is an external experience. It's an internal experience. And this is the first block that you have to break through. Like, you don't even believe money is internal. When I say it, I can feel your energy and your eyes go out like, what the fuck is she talking about?
This will not be a Facebook ad. And
This, you know, this is another piece to add is I'm an artist, I'm a musician, and I do sacred music for healing. And I believe that everybody should be in a place out of suffering through whether they have the finances or not to receive the blessing of that. And so at times I feel like there might even be a conflict of devotional service is freely given. And
there's a huge conflict.
Yeah.
Do you understand that what I make now, I bought somebody a tire last week because she broke down. Like, I can help people with, now that I have more money than I ever could before. Poor people don't help anyone. They just make
then serving time, like you're a limited resource. So like my biggest thing is I started out with 5% because it was scary to me, and now 10% of my income this year. Like, so I did 5, then 8, and next year's 10, percent of my income is going to go to things I believe in. So whether it's like charities, the water, like I'm a big thing, the clean water thing just drives me nuts. So like Absolutely. I have to have, So, there's different things that are going to appeal to different people, but if, last year making 500,000 and putting even 8%, that makes a big difference, right? This year, making over $1 million is the goal. I'm going to give over $100,000 to that. That does make a difference in the world. When I hit 10 million, it's going to be like, look at it, it's getting exponentially more powerful. So the thing is, you are not in a place yet to be giving so freely.
You don't even have your air mask on. The plane is going down and you don't even have your air mask on. Let's
not talk about that last thing where they were all on their iPhone. That's just a different story. But yes, like, I mean, like there is the metaphor rings true here, because like you are too generous in a lot of ways, but some of it is based on fear. Some of it's like, I just want to do that. You're always trying to earn your wings, or like your ability to like have a good life. You can have a good life today and then give as you feel like, you should, and be really, really rich, Sydney. You really do need the program, honestly. Like I would love to work with you. You are very high vibe, awesome, like magical person, and we can help you.
I adore her energy. She could get great results.
And I never lie. You guys will see. Like, so I mean, I'm pretty direct. So no matter what I will say.
Just to kind of take a moment for now is that, I do my morning meditations on my money mantra. I read the books on wealth. I, have a visualization and mantras and all that kind of stuff, but to keep it consistently going on throughout the day. Now, is there
You're trying to put stuff in?
Yeah. All these things are not the way.
Done any healing on?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So you got to do the whole process. It's the mind, body, spirit. We got to move forward.
So this is the problem with the program. Okay. Is it just inserts the things,
Right.
but you don't
Without
have a
removing,
void?
like, yeah, you got to
Right.
create a void
Do
by
you
like
have
getting rid of
tips
all the old thoughts.
for me? Do you have a tip for me just to, or for all of us, just that might be resonating with this to take away today? That might be just a basic step towards that.
Yeah, you have to really start thinking about how you feel with money. And then what if you just said, then that's a story? And
There's
then
a
you
lot of
start
stories,
examining
and
the
start to
next
notice
step.
like where you're making stories up, or where you're acting out of like feelings of unworthiness from the past, or like a lot of beliefs. So you can start with the beliefs, and then the actions have to change, as well as the vibration does still have to shift. You're not, quite in the vibration of somebody making 2 million a year. So it's going to be a mind, body, spirit shift that needs to occur for you to have what you're really meant for.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
the thing. That's what the program that we're in actually doesn't
Yeah.
encompass. It only is a
Well,
one-pronged approach.
could have
And
told
this
you
is a
guys
three-
that, but
This is a three-pronged approach because
yeah.
every money program out there drops off because they don't cover all
Hope.
three bases.
Hope's got a good one that she just put, like the myth of the starving artist. Like the starving artist becomes a thing, right? So here's a lot of stereotypes. So we're gonna send you right on back over, but it was awesome. I hope you join us.
Thank you
Sydney,
so
we
much.
can get you. You're
You're
welcome,
Sydney.
gorgeous.
so welcome, lovely.
Okay.
So Sarah says
so
she's
much-
decided she's worth it over and over again. Yeah. So it's okay. So you guys are awesome. So we've got a lot of stuff, like a lot of really cool stuff here we can work with. But all right. So like you guys are brilliant. Like a lot of these things, I'm like, how can we like address all these
Healers
at once?
need to
But-
give for free. Why do healers not deserve to be compensated for their
Oh, wait,
ability?
we got one above it. So Raman says the block is just not working hard enough. Tell us, Raman, if like what we talked about with Sydney kind of resonates for you, because it's kind of the same thing. It feels very cultural too. Like it's like you got to work harder and harder, and then that's
And
one
here's
way
the thing, guys. There are
to
not enough hours in the day for you to work hard enough to make seven
make
figures.
5 million a year. No,
It is impossible.
it's not the way to 7 figures. Not the way to multiple 7 figures. I can promise you. It's not even the way to
Nope.
500,000 a year. Like it really isn't. It would be a really heavy way to get there.
My dad used to say he doesn't work this hard to make us money for us to have food and clothes.
There you go. Yeah, that's why it's from your family. Like I already could tell that. So okay. So and the other one that okay, so Hope said something really cool. She's gonna be in our program already too, and Raman is too. So like Raman, it's actually Raman. But you guys are gonna get some great stuff from this. But yeah, the starving artist thing I know artists who make millions. I know artists that make, 6 figures. I know artists that make 0. And that is merely because of number one, like let's get real, it does come down to talent and people have to resonate with whatever art you create. So if I'm not really a great artist. I'm sure there's something interpretive about it, but I would say like that's why I didn't choose that path. But as long as your art is beautiful and it appeals and you are passionate behind it, you can be wealthy as an artist. Or wedding
Yeah, I
planner.
mean, look at
that's all
Banksy. Look at Eddie Cola. These are graffiti artists, and they make 7 figures, and they're graffiti artists. Their art is free, but they still get compensated, and it's because they're not getting compensated for their art. They're not getting compensated from a job. They're getting compensated from their internalization of their beliefs about money, their
and
self,
how they can roll. So true.
and the story they've created for themselves.
Raman says she's really excited about UWB. We're excited to have you. It's gonna be so fun.
That's gonna
Yes,
be
you don't need to work yourself to the bone. We're not gonna let you. I'm not letting you go down like that. It's not how we're. I can't allow that. You're too cool a person. But yes, I mean, honestly, I know my husband's dad worked himself to the bone. He made money, but he never spent it. And there's a lot of things. My husband is Indian as well, so I actually get the culture, and there's a lot to it. But it's also an American culture. Work really hard in corporate. You want to climb the corporate ladder as a woman, like you work yourself twice as hard as a man and prove that you are a man. There's all of that is just completely broken, which is why
Yeah,
our
so
society.
let's hear what else you think is blocking you from your goals. Everybody, like, drop it in here.
She was working today. Oh,
Susie says,
go
I'm
on,
leaving.
Raman.
I'm leaving my corporate job, and I'm terrified that I'm not going to make 5K a month to support myself. If that's your belief, and if that's your fear, then you won't, right?
You won't. You'll
Because
create
it-
whatever you believe. You're terrified. You got to ship that. Get in our program. You got the link there. It's $3.99 a month. And also tell them about the bonus.
I don't know what the bonus is, so I can't.
The bonus through the end of the month, soul book editing session.
Oh, yes.
There is a bonus for this program that is valued at over $200 just for the bonus, but it's only through the end of the month. And Sherry's going to share because this is a modality that changed our lives.
Yeah, so it was actually when I started my business. Source, I was lucky enough to have Source guide me through everything that I learned, and he actually gave me several modalities, but one of them was the ability to edit my soul book. And
Which
so
is the
because of
Akashic
this,
record.
what? Yeah, and
Really
it's
explain it.
contained in the Akashic Record Library, right? And so I actually brought this forward and shared my modality because up until now you haven't been able to edit your own record. And so I actually did a retreat where I taught everyone it, and then they were certified. And Dana was like my number two, like my number one in certification because I guess I was the first one. And she's amazing at it. And so what we're doing is we're offering this. And what this does is it literally changes everything in your soul book and your DNA so that you can actually get the results that you want, so that it changes your destiny, it changes your fate, it changes your belief, and it implants the things as well as shifts the things. There have been magnificent, like I can't even talk about how amazing some of the results from this are.
It's
One
unbelievable.
person had a soul book editing, and within like 10 days, they got 150K cash.
And I'm turning my video off. I need a little more wine. Mine's gone. So I'll be back.
And she left me. Oh my God. So anyway, yeah. So the things that have happened here, this has literally changed physical pain. This has changed trauma. This has changed income. These things are actually changed on a level that is contained in your soul, your DNA, and in your mind, right? Because it affects all three. Your soul book is a really powerful place to actually have edits happen. And we are going to be doing soul book editing to remove any blocks that you have so that you can get the most quantum results out of this program. And for anything that is actually needed by the people who are in the program, we're going to actually channel and do it from the energy of the people who are in the program and getting this bonus.
It's incredible bonus. Like I actually, it was downloaded to me to like tell Sherry we had to do it, and she was like, "Oh, that's a lot." But we are going to be offering that. So if you get in before, we get in off of this live stream, you actually get to take part in that bonus, which is going to change your life so much before the program. And the program is going to blow your mind. Who is joining us for this incredible program? I feel like we have, well, you better be, because like you're half the program.
I think I put too much bourbon in my sangria.
Well, I've got wine, so that's why I'm drinking extra today.
Well, it's summer, so it's sangria time.
It is summer here. It's 100 degrees. I live in Arizona.
Fritz thinks that the bonus is amazing.
All right, we're gonna take another person on. So who wants to go next? And oh, Deb's doing it. Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
The McMillan's doing it. Who else is joining us? Who is going to join us after today? Tell us. Let's go and look in the thing, and then we're gonna take another person on and do some more coaching. God, my phone is like so slow. The internet's a little slow. But that's an excuse. I can still get on.
Did you say your bum is sore and you're putting ice on it?
No, I said my internet's slow, but I can still get on to the like. There is a lot of, what is this? What did you have in there?
I put bourbon in my, so I made sangria with oranges.
I love sangria. I haven't had in a long time.
Yes, I have like limes and oranges and cherries and bourbon and red wine. A little bit of honey.
Oh, honey.
Oh, honey.
And you're gonna get a lot. We will be sober we are always sober during our program calls, but
I'm totally sober now. I'm just a teensy tipsy.
Me too, maybe. I don't know. I had a half a glass of wine now. Well, it's not a half. It's probably a real glass of wine. All right. So guys, who is joining us? This program will blow your mind, guaranteed. I am willing to stand 100% behind it because it's had 100% results so far.
All right. This is your last chance to share this from Facebook because pretty soon we're going to be drawing a winner. So if you've not shared this video, or even if you have, go ahead and share it again somewhere else, except for in Building Rich Freedompreneurs. Do not share it there. And we will be drawing someone.
Oh, Lainey had a good one. Lainey, did you ever get on the thing? I don't know if like you're still around or not. Like it came back on. She said she felt good about her mindset and energy to take actions from the high vibe, but she doesn't see results. Like what I'm doing, what am I doing wrong? then the question is if I'm not connecting with the right people. It has nothing to do with the people, which is the good news, but you got to get on for us to coach you. So I don't know if you're
Yes,
still
so go ahead and share this because we will be drawing a winner, and you will also be entered to win a space in the UWB valued at $2,000, and you will get the soul book editing too.
Yeah, if you win, you do. When
So
are we drawing the space in the UWB? Is it next week?
yeah, something like that. I have to check the calendar. All right, so hot seat coaching, anyone, and last chance for shares. I sold more this month and work less. I want to do this more. That's amazing, Deb. I love it.
Yeah, she's already in the program. See, even if you buy the program, things start to shift, I swear.
Oh, here it is. Lainey says, I feel good about my mindset and energy. I take actions from that high vibe when I don't see the results.
Client, you're getting a soul book editing, you get it.
So here's the thing, Lainey. You think that instantly it's because the money isn't showing up instantly. You're doing it wrong. Like, it can take time.
It can, but it feels like she's also not doing all the things. Yeah,
Yeah, it feels like she's not. There's a spot where you're still the blocks that are still holding up the money is why you feel like the money isn't there yet. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Hey, Chad.
Chad
Actually knew me very, very, very long ago back in the day.
back in the special days.
Yes, that day.
Hey, Chad. Things
Chad
have
with
changed.
green eyes is what we call him.
Oh,
Yes, he has amazing eyes. So anyway, all right. So go ahead and share it. I'm going to pick a winner. Are we going to do any last hot seat coaching? Where are we at, Dana?
we can do one more person. So who
Yes,
who
if you
has
want hot
amazing-
seat coaching? Get on.
Okay, so Hope says she's game, but that's not enough. Hope you have to actually be like very specific. What do you want her on? I mean, Sarah says she has money not showing him instantly, but tell us like what is this like? Sarah, I don't know. Feels like none of you guys have given us enough. So tell us exactly what your block is, where like you need coaching. We have a limited amount of time, so we need someone who's very motivated.
Very
So really-
specific.
Sarah says she has money not showing him instantly, but tell us like,
What
what is
hear my
this,
voice.
like
It's really-
Sarah, I don't know. Feels like none of you guys have given us enough. So
Cardinals
tell us
in here.
exactly what your block is, where like you need coaching. We have
Stop, Sherry.
It's very
How'd that happen?
motivated. Very specific. Sarah says she has money not showing him instantly, but tell us like, what is
That's you, Sherry. What are you doing?
not enough. So tell us exactly what your block is, where like you need coaching. We have
Sherry, what are you doing?
It's very motivated. Very specific.
I don't have any idea what.
That's you, Sarah.
Sherry, close down
I
your
know it's
Facebook.
me. It wouldn't stop, and it wouldn't. I couldn't shut it out.
Yes, you can. It's called close button.
It was not closing. All right, I'm not on Facebook now, so I can't see it. So you have to cover Facebook.
I'm not on there either because I couldn't even stand what you had going on there. All right, so I'll go back on my phone. All right, so Facebook. Although we're gonna bring people on only here, right? We only have time for one more
Yes.
person. Okay, so it's getting more exposure for my work next. Instagram will be good, and you're already in the program. Like, it's not just all right. Sherry, you pick someone. Look on there and see if.
No, I'm actually drawing the winner, so you have to pick someone.
Oh, are we gonna? I mean, Hope or Carol? They both won it. Hope. Okay, Hope, get on. I can't bring her on
No,
there.
I'm actually drawing the winner. So drawing the.
How did you do that again? Stop drawing anybody. How about you have me pick my number?
Hope or Carol.
You don't share on our feed. You share on your own feed, dude. Other intuitive. It's too late though, because she's drawing now.
Okay, we have 15 shares. Pick a number between 1 and 15.
6.
You can keep talking. It's going to take a minute to pick a winner.
Okay.
Facebook is taking time.
What am I supposed to talk about? We're supposed to bring on Hope. Bring her on. Well, I'll start coaching her while you wait for Facebook. So we have 5 minutes left.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Hope
Hope is
Carol.
already in the program, so she's gonna get a lot more help than this, but We're waiting. There you are. Hope you able to start your video. We only do this with video.
I have to make her be able to do it.
And make you able to do
He's
it. Give
ready.
her a second. You're ready. Start your video. Oh.
Okay. Can you guys see me?
Yes, perfect. Hey.
Hi.
All right. So let's see. So your thing is like more exposure. So that's a story, right? So that's a story. Like obviously,
Okay.
like, you know, you aren't taking the action. So here's the deal. It is a story and it's not. In the fact that you are playing small, so you're not taking the actions to get your work out there. And so it's like a chain reaction, right? Based on your fears.
Mm-hmm.
So tell us more
I
about
think I
what's
see what you're saying. It's a process. It's a matter of steps, and I think you're right about what you said about being a three
wrong.
three aspect approach. Yeah, and for me, it's like the action steps.
Yeah. And
And-
that's
and-
common, right? Like it's common for artists. Like you kind of hold your work back, like you wait, you're like, I'll wait till like I'm ready and I know it's gonna sell and I'm never gonna have rejection. But with art, you will get some rejection, like period the end, right? Like everyone has taste in art. Like it doesn't matter. Like Nikita is a multi-millionaire artist. She's like 12 years old or whatever. You know who Nikita is, I assume, right?
Nope.
Is
She's
she
a very
the chick
famous-
who paints Jesus?
What?
Is that the chick who paints Jesus?
No. But like she's a very famous artist and she started really young. Like she's considered like a protege. I forget, you know, like they thought she was like the other guy who like does impressionist art that we have on our wall that my husband spent like 20 grand on. I forget, but like he's dead. So anyway, she is really, really, you know, world renowned, but I can't stand any of that art. So it's like, you know, everyone has their taste and
Sure.
you're going to have like your fans. To get your biggest fans and to make a lot of money, you have to have people reject you. That is the space a lot of artists get stuck in. Is that where you're getting stuck? It feels like it to me.
I think part of my problem is I haven't even finished that first step yet of getting enough of my stuff out for people to really see
Well,
it.
that's you're hiding it. Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, that's
Mhm.
the place, right? Like it's, and I'm sure eventually, like in some parts of your mind, like I'll do it, but like it never happens, right? Like it just never happens.
I make excuses, and I'll say that sure right out. Like what you told me before about getting an account on Instagram. I haven't done that yet. I know that, and that's like, if you don't put it out there, people don't see it. And if people don't see it, people don't know you. If people don't know you, they're not going to buy. So
Yeah, but I mean, yes, that is the case too. But like you're also there. Yes, it's gonna be a big step for you. Even like remember you didn't want a picture out there and like a lot of different things. There's a lot of stories for everything. So you make a lot of stories. There's a lot of stories for like why you don't have the money, and we're gonna work with you through this. You feel
Mhm.
pretty open. I'm glad you put the camera on. Remember, like that's a big thing for you right now. You did it. Like props to you right here.
thank
You're
you.
gonna do good. Like in this program, it's gonna be amazing for you. But yeah, it's gonna be about putting your stuff out there and realizing that some people are gonna like it and some people aren't. And in order to get to the people who are gonna pay you a lot of money and love your stuff, you have to have the other people too. And you can't take you really cannot take it personally. There are people who hate Sherry and I. Trust me. Like I'm not even like saying that like to be nice. Like we right? Even more Sherry.
Absolutely.
than me. But like yes, we have our fans and our non-fans. So it's really, you know.
But I
Sure.
mean, I don't care about my non-fans because they don't resonate. So it's okay.
Right. Like, I mean, I learned so much from like just like still saying my message, saying my truth. And for your art is your truth, right? Like that is your thing. And you're gonna put it out there like for everyone. And some people are gonna love it. And you could make $10 million a year with it and have some people still hate it. They might hate you more because they have their own blocks, right? Like then all the other artists are gonna be jealous of you because you make that. And they, you know what I mean? It's like you gotta
Sure.
let that go and live your purpose. And it feels like your art has a healing component to it as well, actually. It's deeper than just, you know, visual art. There is a very healing component to it that you have not even talked about yet.
Yeah, well, I've done energy experiments on my stones because I know that colors, you know, can be, you know, healing.
Colors
It's,
can be
it's
energy
been tested
stuff,
and
all
stuff
that
like
stuff.
that. So
So you gotta talk about that stuff. Like those are the things. Like you're waiting and waiting. Now's the time. But you signed up for a program, so I see a lot for you. Like that was a big step. That wasn't easy for you. You were scared. I'm proud of you.
oh sure. I mean, of course, whenever you are taking any kind of financial investment, there's going to be fear involved to some degree.
Oh yeah.
And-
Well, I mean, no. At some point, you're gonna be so rich that's not even true. Like actually,
Okay,
like,
this is all right.
know. Like,
Let
I
me
mean,
qualify that for the majority of people out there, I would
no,
suspect.
I mean, okay, maybe the majority, but like, you're not gonna be a part of the majority forever. Like, I'm not letting you go down. So,
Okay.
yeah, that is your experience now, but I would say no. Like, throwing $1,000 around, I do it all the time, and you will too. So, I mean, I'm so excited you're in the program. You're gonna do amazing. I'm
Yeah.
excited
Thank
to see
you.
you.
All right, so we are going to announce the winner.
Hang on, I just
Oh, sorry.
cool. Well, Hope, so happy to have you.
Thank you.
Right. I'm just going to move you over.
Back over slowly, but surely.
If
get
I
the
can-
coolest
I can't do that.
programs.
All right. Thank you so much, Hope. I cannot wait to work with you. All
Sarah,
right.
you should join us too. She has a problem. People interested in our programs not showing up to pay. That was our block we had too. We can help you through that. Join our program, and we will take you to the next level.
Definitely, definitely. All right. So Wellesley I cannot say this. This is a lot of W's. Wellesley Westbrook is the winner of the Limiting Beliefs Workshop. So she will actually get a copy of our Limiting Beliefs Workshop valued at $200. And she and everybody who shared the video today will actually be entered to win a free space in the Ultimate Wealth Breakthrough. Yay, let's hear it for Wellesley.
If we said your name wrong, I haven't.
I'm sorry if I said your name wrong. It's the sangria, not me.
My kids are trying to break in. It's 2:00. They have the timer out there.
Mommy, it's time.
Yeah.
All right.
Guys, over 2 minutes.
Wellesley, are you still here? If you are, let us know. Oh, yes, good. She is. She says, yay. Oh, my God. Thank you. You are so welcome. This is going to do amazing things for you. And if you haven't shared yet, of course, you will not win the Ultimate Wealth Breakthrough. I mean, you will not win the Limiting Belief Workshop, but you can still be registered to win the Ultimate Wealth Breakthrough. Oh, I said her name right. Awesome.
Wellesley, yay. We got something right in her.
Yay, awesome. So we will reach out to you and we will get that to you. If you are not in Filthy Rich Freedompreneurs, get in there. This is Wealthy Wednesday. We do this training live every Wednesday. It is the thing that we do that we love. Sometimes we are less drunk, sometimes we are more
It
drunk.
this week, though. I don't think it worked. Somehow it didn't stream the group.
Oh, it didn't? Again?
Yeah. So somebody share it in our group anyway, so everyone can watch it.
Yeah, so we know we asked you not to share it in the group before, but would everyone share it in the group now so somebody gets it in the group?
I'll give someone a gift. I'll give you all a gift. Just share it in the group because I'm lazy now. And it didn't work this time. So you can share it in our group and we would love everyone to have it in there. So anyone in our group, share it. I'm going to give you something good.
Filthy Rich Freedompreneurs. If you are not in there, get in there. Let us know that you saw us live and we will let you in. You get instant access. And we love you. We will see you next Wednesday for Wealthy Wednesday. Bring the wine.
If you have any questions about the Ultimate Wealth Breakthrough, we have one last thing. We actually have one VIP space left where you get to actually coach with Sherry and I 2-on-1. It is at probably a discounted rate, I think now. But you get 3 sessions with us as well as 6 weeks private, support. There is just one space left for that. So if you want a little bit more, private attention from Sherry and I, and you're ready to take your business like a million levels and beyond, grab that space. It's not going to be there in a couple days. I promise you that.
No, it's not. No, definitely not. Because next time we do this, we won't be drinking and we might make more sense.
Yes.
All right. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Leanne. Thank you, everyone who shared it in the group. We appreciate it. This is awesome. We will see you next Wednesday for Wealthy Wednesday. Bring the wine. We'll bring the fun.
All right. Yes. Bye, guys. Love you all.